Hello! Guess what we're reacting to? Nostalgia Critic. A troll in Central Park, to be precise.
I mean, it's really fuck. Okay. I apologize. Fuck. Okay. I'm really sorry. It's just, man, this is a bad one. I mean, just saying the title of this movie pisses me off. That's how bad it is. What? A troll in Central Park. Let's movie! A troll in Central Park. I mean, talk about pandering to your kids and not having any respect for their intelligence. Often considered Don Bluth's worst film, this movie doesn't even seem like a real kids movie. It seems like a parody of a kids movie. You know in a show when you see kids watching TV and some over-the-top nonsense is playing that obviously nobody put any thought into? You know, because it's in the background and nobody needs to pay attention to it. Yeah, imagine a whole movie like that. Just a complete waste of time that has nothing to offer. I don't care if it's innocent and cutesy, it's a piece of shit. With no constructive creativity that any audience member can see. I had to sit through it? No, you're gonna sit through it. Okay. Let us venture through a troll in Central Park. God! So at first you think the movie's gonna be kinda cool. There's these dark backgrounds, some neat looking monsters. This awesome looking creepy place is known as the Kingdom of Trolls. And then, our main character appears. His name is Stanley. And the only way to describe him is imagine Bilbo Baggins just ate the Lucky Charms leprechaun and got shit out through Dopey's anus. And that's the nice version.
I'm just a sweet William, Stanley, to do it.
He's voiced by Dom DeLuise. Imagine, Dom DeLuise in a Don Bluth movie. It turns out he has a magic green thumb that can make precious, beautiful flowers appear. The only downside is that flowers aren't allowed in the Kingdom of Trolls.
Say, what was that?
I laughed to hide the uncontrollable fear of losing my mother.
I thought I saw one of them flower things. Oh well, have a rotten day. I'm a bad troll, a very bad troll.
Okay, this is what happens when you let your 5-year-old write the screenplay.
Yeah.
The troll says, I'm a bad troll.
Oh, that's good, son. And then the troll said, I'm a bad troll.
I have to go potty.
Oh, even better. And then he says, I have to go potty.
No, really, I have to go potty.
Yeah, go ahead, go potty. Still a good line, though. So Stanley goes to his house and, oh, God, as if hobbits couldn't get any gayer.
You know, Violet, what this garden needs is a big rosy posy.
No.
Right there.
No!
Trolls suspect the pansy growing pansy as they approach him outside.
For your crime, you are going before the #1 flower hater in the land. Oh, Gnorga.
Isn't that a weird name? Sounds like the sound you make when you sneeze and hiccup at the same time.
No face shall smile, no star shall glow.
Boy, Lindsay Lohan really let herself go, didn't she? So she is the queen of trolls and spends most of her time singing songs that would actually make Andrew Lloyd Webber sound original.
It feels delicious to be so vicious. I'm Gnorga, the queen of mean.
I'm so animalistic to be cannibalistic. Bad is rad and I'm ballistic.
He is kind, he is good, he is gentle, and he is giving a bad name to trolls everywhere! Stone him!
Oh, trust me, I think enough people involved in this movie have been stoned already.
I won't have him growing any more of those things!
Need I remind you, we are bad trolls. So her husband recommends not stoning him, but rather banishing him to a place without flowers.
I know a place, rock and steel, but nothing grows. Why, it's a shoo-in for the tabloids.
So, without even knowing where the place he's talking about is, she sends him directly there. Yeah, she sends him to the land of rock and steel, where nothing grows, in Central Park, New York. Okay, did you guys even read your own script? There's flowers everywhere, you morons! So he arrives in Central Park. Seriously, it's called a park. How can you not know flowers grow there? As he's given the traditional New York welcome.
Oh, hello. cool, motherfucker. Hey!
So he runs around in, I guess, what's supposed to be a chase scene, but it goes on forever. Come on, Blue, you're telling a story, not one of your Dragon Slayer games. So he finally ends up under a bridge. Get it? Troll under a bridge, haha. As he decides to take rest in a giant bed of marijuana leaves. Hey, I think I'm starting to see the inspiration for this movie. Okay, so we cut to two kids named Rosie and Gus, and their parents who, for some reason, are played by Jonathan Pryce and Hayley Mills. Just listen to how well they hide their British accents.
You know I have an important case to prepare for.
I have an open house on Park Avenue today.
Sounds about as convincing as House. Oh, come on, it's obvious. It's incredibly obvious.
Yeah.
The park will have to come later.
It always has to be later. Why can't we ever do what I want to do?
Your father works very, very hard to make our life nice, children. You have to learn to appreciate that.
Yes, we all have to appreciate what we have. For example, I could have been the star of Saved by the Bell. I was the star of Saved by the Bell, and yet for some reason I'm not the star of Saved by the Bell. Good morning, Miss Bliss, my fucking ass! Sorry. So
There.
we're probably wondering why two British parents raise non-British kids. Gus puts a sign on the door to keep Maria, the housekeeper, out of his room.
Stay out, Maria. Hey, Rosie, wanna go with me? Yes.
Well, it does say privet, kept out, so I guess I better follow the directions. Okay, this is why there's a difference between a housekeeper and a babysitter. Didn't they teach you that in jolly old London? So the kids go down to Central Park where they get in all sorts of dangers. Thank you, Maria. As we listen to some of the brilliant dialogue that our writers came up with for Rosie.
Boat, bug, butterfly, flower, pie.
That's great, honey. Can you say these words as well? I knew you could. So Rosie finally stumbles upon Stanley as they partake in several minutes of undiluted filler. And this is pretty much it, people. Just a whole hour of watching things bounce and smile. That's the entire movie. Don't believe me? Just keep watching. God, this is the equivalent of waving your keys in front of a baby's face. This movie is on par with Keys.
CPS! Child Protective Services!
Kissing him. I mean,
Child Protective Service!
Reacted this way, especially in Central Park. I don't think you'd watch with charm at all. I think you'd probably call the cops.
Oh, please, tell me your name.
Police! CPS!
Did you eat Rosie?
I'm green.
Oh, yes. I like that a lot.
A story!
Seriously, there's only so much whimsical pandering an audience can take. Do something of substance.
I like to close my eyes.
No, not sing, not sing.
Only see, and absolutely green.
No! No!
My Little Pony, the Care Bear,
No!
Teletubbies, Cabbage
Hey, I've seen Teletubbies,
Smurfs,
jerk.
Barbie, Pound Puppies,
Okay, Barbie,
Red
yes.
White, Strawberry Shortcake, Barney the Dinosaur, all the High School Musicals, Gem, and the goddamn Get Along Gang are fucking bush compared to this.
What's Butch?
Oh, thank God, an interruption.
My boat!
So Gus comes across the troll and can't believe his eyes.
I'm a troll.
And he's a good troll! Talking flowers. This is weird.
This is
It's weird.
Weird is when your alarm clock goes off like 5 minutes early. This is an abomination of annoyance.
Yeah.
So Gus wants
Or
to
5
take
hours,
Rosie away,
or
which causes her to start crying.
5 or
This
5 minutes late.
Somehow gets the attention of the queen.
It's a baby crying. Oh, she sounds so miserable.
There's probably millions of
It's a
babies
baby.
crying all over the world, but this one particular I want to home in on.
Hey, this is serious.
Step aside, chumps. I I'll show you how to make the kids smile.
So, because
Restraining order!
the first
Restraining order!
let's try to
Oh,
cheer
thank
her
you.
up.
Yes, yes. Stanley T. Troll.
Oh my god, do something important! I can't take this. I really can't. This is the guy who directed The Secret of Nim. What?
And we'll be right back.